Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo. La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. We're being met here by this wall of Catalan noise, 100,000 or so supporters singing in unison, and boy, it is some racket here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lewandowski. Now it's Dembele. Massive leap! And he's kept it out. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Ansu Fati simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Pedri. Sancho. Poor pass that, sloppy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a pretty loose pass. Wan-Bissaka. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And here's Lewandowski. Varane simply refused to be outdone there. Kessié gets a good foot in there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through there. Lewandowski. Heading out towards the right wing. Looking to break out here. That's a throw. Sancho running with the ball. Kessié. Maguire. And it's Eriksen. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Rashford. He's in, surely! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this to pull level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes, by going right down the middle. It may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Lewandowski, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Cambio de
Both
jugadores
sides then
en el
taking this
Barcelona.
chance to turn to their
El
benches.
dorsal 28. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2.
Memphis Depay
El
in for the
dorsal 14.
follow-up. Now, who's going to be
El
first to
dorsal
this?
30. Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are perhaps lacking a little composure when they need it most. Maybe sheer will can come up with the necessary.
Maguire gets over and intercepts. Dembele. He's found a way through.
Habrá 3
Dembele
minutos de
goes through the
descuento.
middle. Fiddles it through. Now it's Memphis Depay. There's the hit! So that's it. It is all over. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Your reflections then.
Se ha encontrado a un niño de pelo castaño de unos 5 años que viste...
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous rossoneri. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
gets things running. Calabria. Tonali. Kalulu. It's intense, this pressure from the front. Junior Macias. Oliveira gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Nice little ball through. Brahim Diaz. Poor pass that, sloppy. Move forward and quickly so. Now it's Sambo and Gisa. A real chance to break. Now it's Brahim Diaz. No, he's had it nicked away from him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lozano. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Chance to break. And it's Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Benacer. Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Di Lorenzo. Osimhen. He's got the shot away! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Di Lorenzo really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Brahim Diaz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Junior Macias. Expertly cut. He's had a shot! Zielinski. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's the throw. Lobotka. Benacer.
Benacer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Tonali. Brahim Diaz. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Benacer. Junior Macias. Played out towards the right wing. That's been intercepted. Sambo and Gisa. Now it's Osimhen.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Zielinski. Lozano. Half an hour gone in the second half. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And Benacer.
Napoli might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Zielinski, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Gabriel. Good pressure. Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now Ødegaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. Gabriel Jesus. Eriksen. Played out to the right. Back towards the middle. Sancho. Eriksen. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Partey. Saka. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Could move up a gear here. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Everyone, please welcome our
Reflections
players.
on the first half.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as...
Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Casemiro.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Shaw.
The attendance for this
Chance to
match
break.
was 62,005.
Shaw. Now it's Rashford. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ødegaard. Ødegaard making good progress on the right-hand side. Defenders on the back foot. The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Rashford. And it's Shaw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Saliba. Nice sequence of passes, this. Saka. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. This is a great chance to take a lead.
Number 34.
Anthony! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Goal!
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, these games are always difficult to predict, Peter, with just about every indicator going through the window, but I have to say I'm a little disappointed.
Please be is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does. Dembele! It's come back out! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Rui Patricio did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 9 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Portugal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Now it's João Felix.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
João Felix. Ruben Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Portugal are level. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
The goal scorer for Portugal after 24 minutes.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 10.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pavard. Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. Bernardo Silva. João Felix.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Camavinga. Camavinga. And it's Griezmann. And he's surging through. Danilo cuts it out.
There will
Cristiano
be 1 minute
Ronaldo.
added time.
Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends, and the team's level. France head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Portugal get the second half going. Tries to dink it through. Hernandez. Griezmann. Just eases him off the ball. Poor pass that, sloppy. Griezmann puts his foot on the gas. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
The attendance
Felix.
for this match was
Bruno Fernandes.
71,550.
The less said about that pass, the better. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
João Felix. João Felix to Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, terrible pass.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Looks to the other side. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ruben Neves. Nice little ball through. He could be in here. And a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Pavard. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Up to meet it!
I think we're about to see a frenetic...
And time is up. France just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So that's got things underway. Dembele. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, look, has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
After 4 minutes is
Portugal trail at this early stage. How will they respond?
Karim Benzema.
Hernandez. Koundé. And it's Varane. Pavard. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a hit! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's done it again. He's got his second.
The goal scorer for France after 16 minutes is number 19, Karim Benzema.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Dembele. He is through here. Dembele, challenged just a bit on the firm side. João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Into William Carvalho. That's been cut out, well played. Pavard. Dembele. Pepe. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. And the counter-attack is on for France. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's beaten, he's got the shot away! William Carvalho. Ruben Neves. And it's Cancelo. To Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Ruben Dias. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, great ball! It's Camavinga. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno, and that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann. No way he was going to let him past. Griezmann couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
João Cancelo. Carvalho.
The attendance for this match
sharp
was
little ball here.
72,306.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Heads it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Camavinga. Hernandez. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Griezmann. Benzema could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
He's got away. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tchouaméni.
Substitution for France. Number 11, Ousmane Dembélé.
Koeman.
Number 25,
And here's Griezmann.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Can he
Coming on the
finish?
field.
Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Griezmann. And that has left him in a heap. Bernardo Silva.
There will
And
be
it's
3
Carvalho.
minutes added time.
No, he's had it nicked away from him. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Carvalho. Nice interception, well timed. Goalkeeper's ball. And that's it. France, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Benzema voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France gave themselves a dream.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around... A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ansu Fati. No, he's had it nicked away from him. Barella. And it's Immobile.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Nice little ball through. Now it's Morata. And the shot! Marco Verratti. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Morata. Room for a shot. Great chance! And we've reached half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now,
and there
but
they
still
are.
goals.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we are up to the break.
Spain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Spain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
That pass needed to be better. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Marco Verratti. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ferran Torres, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's Morata! Decent enough try. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Barella. Now it's Immobile. Chiesa could try cutting inside here. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And here's Jorginho.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And Sufati.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Morata. Ferran Torres. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
The goal scorer for Spain.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Up towards the flank.
Italy have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
2 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
terrible pass. Now it's Barella. And here's Immobile. Immobile! And time is up. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has of course been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise then that this game is considered to be equivalent of the Super Classico, the 11 of Brazil, the 11 of Argentina, some of them friends, many foes in club football, lining up for a united cause. It is quite a sight to behold, a massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word
Richarlison! Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken.
Look, movement creates more options.
Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Molina. And it's Di Maria. For Rodriguez. Poor pass that, sloppy. Defenders on the back foot. Everton Ribeiro. Richarlison. Neymar. Driving on, he could shoot here. He's got the shot away! Gomez. A real chance to break. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Everton Ribeiro has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And it's Danilo.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Danilo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi. Di Maria is in a really good position out wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gomez. Now there's a fine ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Brazil clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Romero. Martinez. Tagliafico. Gomez. Oh, not quite. Neymar.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Richarlison. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Richarlison hits one! Yes! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
The goal scorer for Brazil. after 67 minutes.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial
9.
lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
It's a pretty loose pass. Alexandro. Plays a sharp little ball here. Di Maria. Gomez.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Richarlison, who has made his impact already. In with the challenge. Tagliafico. Martinez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Martinez. Messi. And Messi! And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Richarlison voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Brazil made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.